welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Clippers taking on the Jazz. For the Los Angeles Clippers, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Jazz Clippers is next. We're back in just a moment. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. To the inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Jackson. The pass to Zubac. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Out to the right wing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's good.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Inside, Bogdanovic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
He's all alone. Here's O'Neal. Misses the slam off the fast break. Here now the Clippers. 6-point game. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
O'Neal misses. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Zubac. They double him with Mitchell. A nice shot by George.
Well, you'd like to push Paul George out of the paint if possible. Goes into his bag of tricks to score that time.
Mitchell against Jackson. Pass to Gobert. And there's the feed to Conley. And he banks in the lane.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes to Zubac. O'Neal comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
So it's the Clippers now. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Mitchell left side. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Jackson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley against Jackson. Conley gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Clarkson, he's checked in for Wes O'Neal. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Eric Paschall, he's checked in for Utah. Gay comes in for Mitchell. That'll be a 5-second call. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Now here's Leonard. Count it.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Clarkson against Leonard. Unloads. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson kicks to George. To the middle. Here's Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Bounce pass Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the... Oh!
Yeah. It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Covington kicks to Leonard to the paint. Batum against Gay. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Down low, it's tipped. Covington with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Conley grabs the miss.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Batum with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's George. Some solid defense from Gay.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Conley from past the arc. What a shot! Amazing!
Unreal.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective. Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum, also Robert Covington out there, and it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Zubac against Whiteside. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7", reach over the top, snatch that.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Well, we know Zubac can eat up space inside, Brent. Great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable roll target.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Utah leading by 11. Inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Zubac. That's his first personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Utah, Hassan Whiteside. One shot.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good. Whiteside.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Zubac.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the inside. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Powell with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And there's the pass to Coffey. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. Fades back. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Pass to Coffey. Clippers moving the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Terrence Mann at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mitchell. The dish to Whiteside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Utah.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Whiteside. Clippers trail by 11. It's Powell on the wing. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Whiteside's got 10 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over to the wing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Conley the pass to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Conley with a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
1:27 left to play here in the half. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Jackson. Yep, it counts.
Reggie
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough moves.
Conley into the lane. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Kennard kicks to Jackson. No good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
To the paint. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Leonard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Conley finds Gobert. The 10-footer. And the shot is long. Clippers trail by 14. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. This is to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson from long range. To the left side wing. Here's Conley. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's